Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
I know love is in the air here, but I tell you where love isn't in the air. Chelsea.
No,
Potter.
There is love in the air for whoever comes in next.
Boy
Right?
who lived.
The boy who got fired. Graham Potter has been sacked. It's cost them what, like 80 mil?
60.
Well, they had to give 20 to Graham, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
so
Total.
like.
I thought
really
he was
don't know what to
I
think
thought he
about
was the
it.
man for the future, man. That's my guy, Todd Bowley. Oh my God, Graham, you're the man for the future.
He's really done goofed now because he left Brighton effed up.
Dumb goof, man.
Yeah, he left Brighton thinking that this was his chance. He's been replaced by a manager who's actually better than him at Brighton in Zerbi.
Yeah.
And now got
and Brighton
against his name.
Brighton could get Europe and Chelsea could get relegated.
Yeah, they're 13 points off the drop, you know.
Oh, shut up.
But I'm not even being joking, man. I'm not even joking, mate.
Shut up. No,
Shut up.
I just think the whole. I don't know. I'm so conflicted on it. I just think, why say you're going to do a long-term project, bring all these players in when I don't think any manager would have done that much better having that many new players.
It's also too many.
But then also at the same time, he's lost more games than he's won.
But he's got different squads for different competitions.
I know, but they have got a good squad, you know, when you look at it.
Yeah, but do you not think
And
you
I
have
just
to
think
you
maybe-
have to get worse to get good? Look at United, look at Arsenal.
I know, but there's been no signs, has there really? Chelsea have been, they were so bad on
And they
Saturday.
scored less goals than games played as well. Which just their first few games they were winning like 3-0 and stuff. Which just means that the regression is.
Yeah, and I just don't think, listening to Chelsea fans who go as well, it's like, I don't think the body language looks good from players and stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking to Chelsea fans as well, everyone's happy that he's gone, which is quite
telling, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought Graham Potter would be liked there. I thought he could build something.
He's not a Chelsea manager though, is he?
No,
he's got no
edge.
Yeah, he's just.
not a
I think
superstar.
I think he's just a nice bloke. He's a really good coach. But quickly on De Zerbi, there's a common theme with Potter teams, which is they have massive XG but don't score.
Yeah.
But De Zerbi's fixed that straight away at Brighton, which.
Yeah.
But how? I don't get how.
Because
how as a manager do you start?
Because
getting
it can be things like Potter may be good at getting into certain areas, but those areas may not be good for the player on the end of it.
Yeah.
Whereas De Zerbi's getting players in different positions with the way they build up and play, and it's the right position on the right side, or there's loads of little things. So Potter might have been a generalisation of, if we get in this area, that's going to be a goal. Whereas De Zerbi's like, actually, if we get solid march in this area, that's a goal. Do you know what I mean?
Potter's more, like you said, he because he looks at the amount of talent he's got, he just sees them as, you get in these areas and then you do your thing and their thing just isn't getting done.
I just think that's his style. I think he was the same at Brighton, because Brighton haven't got superstars, and the whole thing was, well, they haven't got a striker, that's why they can't score. But as soon as De Zerbi's come in, he's fixed. They're scoring loads.
Their wingers are scoring goals as well.
exactly.
De Zerbi across his career has been known as like an attacking-minded manager. So what's the difference there? Is he doing more attacking scenarios in training, like more drills that are shooting, or
I think it's
they're
just
the same
getting
personnel.
No, but they're getting in better areas, stronger areas. So I don't know how to like explain. It'd be like Danny You might get Danny Welbeck on the edge of on the corner of the box on his left foot. Technically, it's not a bad chance, but it's a terrible chance for Danny Welbeck. You don't want him on his left foot on the edge of the box. You want, in that position, maybe a Solly March on his left foot, or instead of a ball being flown, chipped into Solly March on the back post, you want Welbeck there, which he did the weekend. It's different players in different areas are going to result in different outcomes.
Do you think
So you're saying that dependent on the player, no XG is the same?
I think it's relative.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's 100% by the way. Because if you put in Matip on the end of it compared to like Haaland's probably going to score.
Exactly. So it's definitely relative to the scenario.
Do you think that Chelsea should have given Potter maybe a pre-season, because a lot of these players did sign with the impression they're playing under Graham Potter?
I don't know. A few weeks ago, yeah, but I think it's too far gone. I think the players have gone.
Yeah.
Why now?
I just think they obviously don't trust him. I don't think he's authoritative enough. I don't think
they got Liverpool next.
Yeah, and it'll be typical Chelsea. But it just the way that club's always been. Well, the last 20 years, it's they like instant success. They like managers with edge and a bit of
Do you think actually
arrogance.
Todd Bowley? So hear me out here. Do you think Todd Bowley? Because obviously he's American.
Yeah.
He may not know the ins and outs. Well, hear me out. Do you reckon
We
he's
are
heard?
wearing like an American.
Yeah, we are.
Manager.
Irony.
I didn't get the memo.
Irony all around. But do you think actually he's heard of the new manager bounce? And in his head, he's like, the only way to beat Liverpool is if we have a new manager bounce or a no manager bounce.
No.
Okay, well, it's just a theory.
So I think what's happened is I think it's too far gone and Nagelsmann's available.
But is it? No,
It's
he's
timing,
not.
isn't
He's
it?
not
It's
available though.
Why?
Because no, but they have to. There's a period they have to wait because he's left. I heard about this or something. Maybe I'm chatting shit. I don't really know. But it's like he's like basically like a certain time period after leaving Bayern, he can't sign for anyone.
Right, but the interim manager that they have in Bruno will probably see out this period until they can.
I guess so. Yeah.
sign
Also
him.
peak for Spurs because I bet Spurs wanted Nagelsmann and that's why they got rid of Conte
Yeah.
Well, they might go and get Potter.
Or Rodgers.
or Pochettino.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
I'd be
sliding doors with managers now.
really surprised and disappointed if they went back to Pochettino. I just think
Yeah.
Do you think?
people forget how bad that ended.
Do you think in terms of Chelsea though? Do you think Nagelsmann is their man?
I mean,
He might
la-
get the best out of Havertz. You never know.
the last time they got rid of an underperforming English manager and brought in a
German.
elite German coach, they won the
It
Champions
works
League.
out
so-
right, yeah.
Well, but the same issues could arrive maybe.
Well, it could.
Thiago Silva's older than Nagelsmann.
I mean, correct, because I think similar happened at Munich, didn't they? The players didn't like his.
But I
He's
feel
a bit wacky, isn't he? I think.
But I
Manager
do feel like
Muller called him out for it, didn't he?
in the Premier League, though, do you not think that would actually more suited to the Premier League? Like in the Premier League, a lot of these clubs and fans like a young, progressive manager.
I don't know. I don't think that's
don't
what
think?
that group need. I think they need. They
Figurehead.
need like a Mourinho 10, 15 years ago. That's what they
Yeah,
need.
there's-
Someone who's
there's
not
a
going
lot
to
of-
take any shit.
Bring
There's a
back
lot of
Tuchel.
players that have been bought in with big
Can't
price
now, can
tags,
they?
so that's ego in itself, isn't it? Which is a big thing.
Do you think they're just still regretting the rash decision to get rid of Tuchel? In hindsight now.
No, I don't think it was a football decision, was it?
No, it's a politics thing.
Yeah, it was a.
That's what I'm saying. In hindsight, do you think they should have just squashed whatever beef they potentially might have had and just been like, we'll stick with you, man. You're our man.
I mean, you
But you
tried.
could say that in hindsight.
Yeah,
but
That's what I'm saying.
At the point,
You tried telling a multi-billionaire, to just swallow his pride
Yeah.
and get on with someone.
But in football, that's what you got to do.
Well, not when you're a multi-billionaire and you
Yeah,
can
but
just
you
go,
can-
see you, mate.
Yeah.
But now, his decision, because of Big Bowley's decisions,
I think he'll learn from this, definitely.
he has to because they're sitting, 13th in the Premier League, 12th in the Premier League, 11th in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah.
Bottom half of the table, closer to relegation than they are to the top
But,
four.
but realistically, even if Chelsea won every game to the end of the season, they're probably still not going to get Europe, let alone.
No.
So the season it's a write-off. So what they need to do is get a gaffer in and try and figure out his best team
Yes,
for
you
one.
meant something before next season.
Yeah, and then they've got a free hit next year, and they've just got the Premier League. Maybe they have Chelsea have got like a top four squad, 100%.
I completely agree with
Players, not squad.
Yeah,
No,
squad,
even if
100%.
But they're
included.
clearly not gelling.
Mate, Mason
though.
Mount's on the bench. He starts for 16 teams in the league, doesn't he?
But as in, do you think, say, Nagelsmann comes in, do you think he can get Mudryk to actually start scoring? Because I'm not being funny,
Finished the
mate. The
weekend.
chance he had at the weekend, why has he hit that so early and so bad?
I don't think he's just not confident. is
He
he?
came off his heel, didn't he?
Is it-
He's struggling bad.
Do you
with
think it's a
confidence.
case of-
He's like in the Ukraine-England game, though.
Yeah.
A lot of them are. Who was it the other day? Like, Cucurella had a few good games, and he goes and does that, and it's like
Slipping, isn't
Do you think it's a case of struggling with confidence, or
100%.
Mudryk is a case of give him 6 months to adjust to the league?
No, because
No,
that chance the weekend isn't down to ability.
But it could be down to he's so used
confidence.
But he's
Yeah,
still, he's
but
still in that position.
You know
so it
how
can't be...
players, when they come to Premier League, it's that people are on them like that. The
but
pace
he's
is
still
so much
might-
faster. So in his head, he's thinking someone's going to be there, but he doesn't realise.
No, I think
he has
I
more time.
don't know. I think he tried to catch the keeper
See
off
what I
guard,
mean?
taking it
Yeah.
early. He made a good run. It was a good touch. It's a terrible finish. It's confidence. It's
Yeah.
I thought Chelsea's only good player at the weekend was Chilwell.
yeah, he was decent. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his goal was wrongly disallowed as well.
Nah.
I thought it was soft on Ashley Young.
did
mate.
push him pretty
Yeah,
hard.
but no, he didn't. Though,
I
did
think-
he?
no, I
Ashley
think-
Young
But he's
could have
mid-
stayed on his feet.
No, but he's mid-air, though. That's the problem.
I don't.
Yeah,
know. I thought
I
it
think
was harsh.
if it wouldn't have been given, I don't think they would have disallowed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a 50-50 decision, right?
But I think now they're never going to overturn that when he does.
But if that
shove
goal
him.
stays a goal, the whole game is probably different.
Well, yeah, it'd have been more.
Possibly, but Villa were decent.
Yeah.
They are off.
Martinez was good.
Ollie Watkins was. I've always liked Watkins, but he's starting now to actually finish, which has always been his major
He's the first
flaw.
Villa player to score in 5 away games,
Goals.
5 away games in succession.
Yeah.
Hit you with that fact.
Villa are third in points since Emery got appointed.
It's just
I mean, they
Unai,
are-
man.
He's very good, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he is really good. And we
Not
gave
Arsenal.
him no credit. Yeah.
He weren't bad at Arsenal. I don't think.
He wasn't the right man for the job.
Yeah, he wasn't. You can't. His style doesn't suit the top teams. I don't think because they go for top teams. I don't know if we spoke like this on the street. Or I might be speaking.
Possibly we do.
About someone where the problem with top teams is like City. City go out and play the way they play, no matter who they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emery doesn't play like that. He changes game by game
Adapt
how
to
he's
your
going to play
opponent.
based on who he's playing,
Yeah.
which is why he's so good in knockout competitions.
Can you see now why I predicted Villa to finish 6th?
Well, yeah, but
Because
based
they
on
had
their
the squad.
Yeah, for sure. But
And actually, if you look at
But
it
it wasn't-
objectively,
Don't
they
try-
had the
No,
wrong
no,
man
no,
in
no,
charge
but it
because
was-
they're third in points in the last year.
because at the time it was Gerrard managing, and we were all like, well, that's just not.
But I just assumed
he's
Gerrard
not
could do
good
what he
enough.
did with Rangers.
They have missed a key part of the squad with Carlos as well. He's still injured, isn't he?
Yeah,
Centre
yeah,
back.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
but
he
you
was a
can't-
huge
but
signing for
Conser
them.
and Mings are still very good this
Mings
season.
has been good this season.
Yeah.
They're,
What are you
no, they're
frowning
not.
at?
They're not a top
What are you
6
frowning
squad
at?
though. They're barely a top 10 squad.
I know, but you can see my point.
No, you're just trying to redeem the
Yeah,
terrible
but this is
shout.
this is the same reason that we said United would win the title when Ronaldo joined on paper, but that's not always the case, is it?
Who's got the most goals this season in all leagues?
What?
Ronaldo.
What the?
Has he actually?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has.
How many's
No, he
he got?
hasn't.
Yes, he has.
Surely
In the top
Haaland's
leagues.
got more.
No.
This season.
This year, 2023.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
2023, it's Ronaldo.
Is it?
Everyone was losing their minds from the player.
Did you
Sorry.
say top leagues though? You count in the Saudi Arabian league as
As in, like,
top
probably
leagues.
not counting.
No, hang on. My mate Dave, who plays for the Dog and Duck,
Yeah.
has scored 30 goals this
Is
year.
it not
so-
Rashford with 16?
No.
What's Ronaldo on then?
I swear,
He's not even
Ronaldo.
on this top 6
I've got
list.
2 points, right?
They're probably not including the Saudi Arabia League,
This
man.
is
Yeah.
a common Theo out.
No, I saw it on Twitter. Look on Twitter.
Yeah, but
So it's Rashford, then Osimhen, then Haaland,
Oh,
then
yeah, and Victor
Benzema, then
Osimhen
Ben
as well.
Yedder, then
Mate,
Dalinga.
you're not including the Saudi League.
yeah, but
There's a
you
reason.
You just said the top leagues, mate. The Saudi leagues, the goalkeepers in the
nah.
Saudi league go home and like, farm
No.
goals.
What about the Power League? Power League 5-a-side league?
No.
Shortest power league. Who's got?
He's
the
always got the
most
best goal per game ratio in 2023.
That isn't what you said.
Mate, he scores
He's-
4
he's
goals
had
a
the-
game.
In 2023.
13 goals in 2023.
2023, Messi, 7 goals in 14 games. Haaland, 12 goals in 18 games. Mbappe, 11 goals in 17 games. Ronaldo, 15 goals in 13 games.
He's playing
just-
amateurs.
Ballon d'Or run.
He just said Rashford's top though, didn't you?
Rashford's got 16.
No, he doesn't in
So
2023.
Rashford still scored more than him.
No, not in 2023.
Yes.
No.
Right. Anyway,
Wait, no.
I can't remember what we were talking about. Who has that been fact checked?
I was going to say what just because CFC Janty has
He's got
tweeted
a
it.
few likes on Twitter. It's factually
Back-to-back
accurate,
free
is it?
kicks, 4 goals in the Euro qualifiers.
Oh, give over.
Oh my god, you're counting goals against Luxembourg
Yeah,
now.
man, what a go. He's 38. Give that man a break. Give that man a knighthood. Anyways, look. Chelsea could get relegated.
No, they couldn't.
I mean,
Disagree. There's too many teams below them that are worse.